real special, you know, Chi-Town celebrity, a legendary. I'm gonna shut up, man. I'm amped up. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Due to new moves over the last few years, they have to address me differently now.
All right.
You now must address me as the multi-platinum, Grammy-nominated, legendary Traxster. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we extended the title a little bit now. You got to say a lot before you get to the Traxster.
Right. Say it again.
We say the multi-platinum, Grammy-nominated, legendary Traxster.
Oh.
You know, it's just a little jab at the haters. It's all good, though.
Nice, man. So how you doing, man? You good?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm great.
All right.
Feeling good, sounding good, you know.
Absolutely.
Everything is beautiful.
Okay. So for those who don't know, man, Seawall.
Okay.
Just kind of talk about Seawall, man, like the relationship with Atlantic, how it all happened, how it came about.
Well, Creators Way Associated Label Seawall, as it was originally called, was formed by me, my homie Big Rap, and Leroy Lucky Burton. My homies from the West Side. I'm from the South Side, Pocket Town.
All right.
But you know, basically, we came together. We recruited some of the hottest talent in the city at the time. Twister, Do or Die. We did the Po Pimp record. And you know, at that time, it was a lot of mom and pop stores here, so we was pressing CDs, selling them out the trunk. And, you know, they had to come holler at us because we had our own business and we was doing our own thing. So we ended up doing a deal with Atlantic Records, which the source called the biggest or the best deal in black music history.
Y'all hit us?
Yeah.
This Chicago talking right here, man.
We just start, you know. You know, so we did that joint venture with Atlantic. Adrenaline Rush went on to sell 1 million copies. Mob Stability went on to sell 500,000 copies.
Nuts.
And you know, we went on from there. Eventually, you know, Twister went on, Kamikaze, double platinum. You know,
right.
So you know, it was a beautiful thing, especially for me being a young cat, 23 at the time.
At 23.
Yeah. You know,
wow.
We was doing a lot. So you know,
nice.
And the rest is history. So the moral of the story is Chicago, check your history. We can do our thing from Chicago. You know, you just have to, you know, handle your business.
And we're gonna do it.
Yes.
I got Traxster in the building with me. Traxster. Yeah. All right, man. So look, you know that whole situation with Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Okay.
And then they come back and they do the Birthday Cake remix.
Right.
All right.
Shout out to the intern.
Right. Big shout out to interns. All right. So you're in the studio, right? And now I'm just off the top of the head. I want to know what Traxster would suggest. Rihanna comes to you. You produce this dope track. All right. Y'all gonna finish the record. She comes to you, says, "I want to put Chris Brown on it." Knowing what you know about what happened with them, what's your advice to her from Traxster?
Well, you know, I'm from the hood, so I know how tough love can be sometimes,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And how much of an ordeal it can be loving somebody or being in love and not really understanding those emotions. I would probably just say, you know, if you can find it in your heart to forgive them for what happened, that makes you a bigger person and a greater person. So I would, you know, I don't have a problem with it. You know, you guys have made that mistake before. Right. So, you know, now y'all know better. And I don't have a problem with, you know, I think people should forgive each other.
Nah, I want y'all to know, man, this dude is like mad humble and underselling himself. Okay. Now, yeah, he has done his thing, man, but you did some stuff with Mariah Carey.
Yes, sir.
You did some stuff with Big Sean.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj. Come on, man.
Oh, you know, I would hope they know the resume, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to me, it's just music. Obviously, I am blessed to be in the presence of greats.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, real talk, I always felt like I was great, too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I named myself Legendary. And then I lived up to it. So, you know, I can turn the you know, I'm humble 99% of the time, but you know,
you say you can go there.
I can go there. Y'all really want to say I'm the greatest ever? You know, I can go there.
The GOAT in the building. All right, I feel you now. Like the biggest misconceptions of the music industry, just from your experiences.
That it's gonna happen overnight. I guess would be the first one. That everybody in the music business is Rich is probably the second one. That people in the music business don't have the same problems as everybody else is probably the third.
Now, are there like any examples you could give us without putting anybody on blast? I mean, you can put somebody on blast if you want to.
Nah, I won't do that. I'm trying to make friends.
Right.
You know, but
it's just between us.
It's just a lot of people. You know, I mean, people in the music business go through things all the time,
right?
And a lot of times, even especially with new artists, even though the world may think they've made it, they really are still struggling to get their life together and balance it. Balance becoming famous with, you know, having a real life. I have an artist signed to me named Tia London, and I observe her daily fight with this balance as she becomes more popular.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, people in the music business are people at the end of the day. They just may have, you know, a little more money here and there, or, you know, people know them when they walk down the street, but, you know, you just got to remember they people. So
how does an artist?
I'm a legend though. You know?
Right. Of course.
No, okay, go ahead.
So how does the artist handle that? Like, what would you tell a young aspiring artist that is gaining popularity like Tia London? You know, how do you handle that balance?
Basically, you know, I always tell her, like, you know, don't mess the check up, which means, you know, don't believe your own hype. Always stay, you know, grounded. And that's my humble persona is I never really believe my own hype. I'll speak my own hype for the fun of it, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a dude off 71st and Woodline, you know what I'm saying, that do music and, you know, has been successful at it, and I'll never forget that fact.
So how did that Big Sean do it? How'd that come about? Man, I mean, that's dope, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just to throw that out there.
Me and Dion was in the studio, No ID. Y'all know him as No ID.
Big shouts to No ID.
So we were in the studio, and he had some old keyboards in there. Like, he collects these vintage keyboards. He probably has the biggest collection of vintage keyboards in the world. And
seems like that's paying off.
Yeah. I get to go over there and play with him every once in a while. Pause. But anyway,
right.
He had a keyboard up, and he was like, man, I bet you can't make a dope sound on that keyboard. And of course, you know, that's what our relationship is really about, challenges.
Right.
So of course I went over there and started tweaking the keyboard and played the bass line to the main line to I Do It. Then he threw some drums in, I threw some other sounds in, and at the end of the day, it was like, man, this is dope. Sean came in, they had already had the idea to do a record called I Do It. And was like, man, that'll work, and then the rest is history.
Dope.
You know, so I mean, it's just a pleasure to, you know, even though we both in LA, to work with other Chicago people. We got a huge Chicago community out there right now. So like at one point we had a whole block that was just all Chicago. You know, but some of the homies that have been out there, Slap Polaroid was just out there, Cello was just out there. You know, so you know, it's real dope out there with all the Chicago people.
Okay. Now, you got a Facebook?
Yeah, I do.
And Twitter, what's your Facebook and Twitter, man?
Well, my Twitter is @Traxster, TRAXSTER. So that's @Traxster, and then my Facebook, you can go to the legendary Traxster. My personal page, Samuel Lindley, which is my government. I got too many friends, so they won't let me have it. So you know, but you can always see what I'm working on, because I post from TraxsterInc.com, which is the main site that you can get the new music. Matter of fact, some special that we got up here will be posted up there tonight. Yeah.
You came bearing gifts.
right.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah. So, you know,
introduce the record.
Okay, this is as y'all
I jump
know,
right to it. Huh?
Yeah, just had to recover. Okay. Okay, so, you know, I brought an exclusive tonight from the boy Mickey Halstead, latest Traxster Inc. signee, history in the making, produced by No ID and the legendary Traxster. This record is called I Got It. It features Tia London. It's produced by me, the legendary Traxster, and it's called I Got It.
Chicago, baby! Big shouts to the legendary Traxster, man, for hanging out with your boy, man. Appreciate that.
Man, the pleasure was mine.
Taking your time to come out here, man. Rock with me, man. Thank you for that exclusive, too.
Yeah, world premiere.
All right, that Mickey and Tia London.
I got it.
I got it. All right. Artists, if they want to send music to you or if they want to get up with you, how can they connect with you?
They can hit up traxsterinc.com. That's TRAXSTER.com. Or you can just stalk Traxster A&R. Is Darrell Campbell. He's the A&R for Traxster Inc. So stalk his Twitter page, send him his links. He listens to them all. If he doesn't and somebody gets signed that I miss, it's all his fault.
No doubt. You got any shouts?
Yeah, let me. I want to say what's up to the homie Twister. Dark Horse on the way. That's the new project we're working on. Dark Horse. Everybody on Traxster Inc. Direct, Savo Dutch, E-Dub the Gangster, Jesse Black, Darylyn Monroe, and everybody else who's been riding with me for years. You know what I'm saying? The whole city.
No doubt.
Pocket Town.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. Like I said, appreciate you coming out. And if it's anything that you need from me, man, you know I'm a phone call away.
Man,
so
I appreciate it, man. That's what I've been needing for years, man. People like y'all, you know, people like you who I can reach out to and get this music played, so that we can really, you know, do what we need to do for the city.
No doubt, man. Check my blog. You get that new Mickey Tia London, and anything else that Trax wants to leave with me, I'm just throwing that out there. WGCI.com, keyword Smallz. I'm back at 10 p.m. for the mix.